It's crazy. I had that experience, and then almost immediately afterwards, like the next day, while I was coming down, I got norovirus. Which, yeah, those of you that have had it, if you heard everybody in here, you heard a very low bass groan, like a, because if you have had norovirus, you know it. It is the worst illness. If you don't know what it is, it's that virulent stomach illness that lasts only like 20 hours, but it docks cruise ships, right? I didn't think you could get this shit unless you came into contact with a limbo stick that hadn't been properly sanitized. But you can get this shit on dry land, and oh my God, was it bad. I mean, that's the most sick I've ever been. I learned shit from norovirus. Seriously. For instance, man has pondered for generations whether it is possible for one's own soul to exit out one's own asshole. And I'm here to tell you all, I know the answer now. And the answer is no. It can't. But it can poke its head out. And my soul got a gander around because it almost came out of me. Holy God, not a very, very technologically, very primitive illness, that one. A king killer, the kind of illness that halted the exploration of continents. It was bad. Like, I like to imagine if norovirus is a person, he's just a real straight shooter. You know what I mean? If norovirus was a guy, he's like, COVID? That's a designer illness. I mean, really, think about it. What does COVID do? You know what I mean? Long COVID, you have all these crazy symptoms, you know? You got loss of sense of smell or taste. You've got brain fog, neuropathy, the shakes, right? Fever. Every illness is different for every person. It tailors it to you. That is a nice illness. COVID is the J.D. Power and Associates Illness of the Year. And that is a nice illness. But not me. Norovirus, not me. I'm a meat and potatoes type of guy. Just give me a lot of liquid out the face and butt. That's what I like. Because I fucking died. 18 hours, oh my God. Have you ever been so sick like that? That you're just sitting there, and at some point you're just like, there's nothing left. At one point, I had been shitting and barfing for so long, so aggressively, that at one point I heard my own voice. I don't remember saying it. I heard it reverberate off our bathroom tile. I just heard my voice shrill and go, "Oh, now you're just showing off." It's like my body was out doing donuts on the 50-yard line and it's El Camino. Check it out, bro. Oh, there's more down here. Whenever human beings get too high on themselves, norovirus is there to remind you of what you are. We believe ourselves to be too much. We're always like, oh, human beings, the most evolved species on the planet. Whenever I hear somebody say that, I want to be like, oh, really? And then hold up a Polaroid, just a profile of them, naked, their ass sealed to a porcelain hole in a house, legs up on a squatty potty. They look like a gargoyle outside a Bed Bath & Beyond, right? Hair scraggly. In their hands, a giant steel pot, usually reserved for slow simmering family stews. But not today. It's for the front half of you to leak in like a yoga studio ceiling. I want to hold up a photo of that person. Oh, we're the most evolved species, are we? I'm one of God's miraculous creations. We are primitive. Just watch somebody have diarrhea to tell you how primitive we are. Speaking